Hello, I'm Zollinger, one of the crew members here at the Ohio River Scenic Railway. I'm going to be talking about our train today, including this car, this coach car, our lounge car, and our locomotive. So first we are going to talk about this car, the Golden Sand. It was one of several cars that were ordered by the Southern Pacific Railroad back in 1950. It was built by the Budd Corporation, and it ran with Southern Pacific until the formation of Amtrak. At the time, railroads were forced by the federal government to provide passenger service as well as freight service. With the formation of Amtrak, the federal government was willing to absolve railroads from this obligation if they were to give all of their passenger equipment to Amtrak to run. And many who were losing money on passenger service quickly made that decision to give up the equipment, this being one of them. It ran with Amtrak for many years on the Golden State service between Chicago and Los Angeles until 1997, when it was sold into private service, where it was refurbished into this beautiful coach that could carry 44 people very comfortably. Since that time, it has served in many different excursions, including the Royal Palm down in Florida and the Hoosier State here in Indiana, where it ran from Chicago to Indianapolis. And here we are in the Pacific Northwest. Not the actual Pacific Northwest, but the car of the Pacific Northwest. It was also built in 1950 by the Budd Corporation for the Union Pacific Railroad this time. It also went into Amtrak service, where it served as a sleeping car. Specifically for our rail fans, it was a 10-6 sleeping car, which meant that it had 10 single-person bedrooms and 6 double bedrooms. In 1999, Amtrak converted this car into a dormitory lounge. This provided extra places for the crew members to sleep and provided a way to keep them separate from the rest of the revenue-generating train. It was sold into private ownership in 2019, and we are proud to have it as one of our premium seating options on our train. With very comfortable seats, lots of distance, be able to really enjoy your ride. So here we are, as I promised, we're in the locomotive right now. And we're going to take a look at everything that's inside. Of course, this is the control stand, and this allows the engineer to control the entire train. Of course, he's under the complete control of the conductor, who tells him when to go and when to stop. Right here we have the gauges that help the engineer understand how hard the brakes are set, how much power is being put to the motors on the tracks, and how fast we're going. There's the brake handle right here, and this is for the entire train, while we have another second brake that's just for the locomotive. We have a reverser that goes in right here, and this tells the locomotive and train which direction we're going to go. Here's the throttle, and more throttle, more power, the faster we go. Right here is the bell, and or the control of the bell. Pull it on, it goes on. Push it back in, the bell turns off. We have the whistle, or horn on a diesel, and the sander, right there. Of course, we also have lights that help us operate. Turning on the headlights, and we have also other control and running lights. And of course, that is the basics of how the engine and the engineer operate the train.